Good morning, everybody. It's your girl Miracle Sims, and you are listening to God, Sex, and Love. And I'm not even recording. I was just that happy to start. That's so funny. I didn't even press the record button. Here we go. Good morning, everybody. It's your girl Miracle Sims, and you are listening to God, Sex, and Love. Your daily dose of inspiration, the juice. It is April the 4th. 2022, and today the topic is let's talk about faith. As you all can see, your girl's bright-eyed and bushy tail this morning. Happy Monday to you all. I'm better. I'm much better, man. I thank and praise God for that. Yeah, it was a pretty good weekend. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. A lot of cool things happened. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cool things happened. Didn't really go anywhere, have anything to do per se. Like I said, still was trying to pretty much heal and whatnot. Saturday ended up being really cool. So let me tell y'all, okay. Long story short. What happened on Saturday? I was getting ready to tell y'all a really cool thing, but I'm trying to think like what else happened outside of that on Saturday. I think just pretty much trying to rest, try to get better. So let me just go tell y'all the cool thing there. Basically, one of the cool things that happened over the weekend is I'm sitting there with my my men folk, right? My husband and my son. And it was later on that evening. We just was sitting in the living room. And then all of a sudden, we hear this like huge bump and knock at the door. I'm like, what is going on? Like, huh? So then Hubby goes to the door. Because that, like I said, it was crazy loud, right? Loud sound. I'm like, what the world? So Hubby goes to the door, and I see boxes, and I was like, oh, it must be some Amazon person or whatever. But I'm like, golly, why did they, throw the boxes down like that? You know what I mean? Or whatever the case was. Come to find out, I think it would ended up being like what 3 or 4 boxes, and some of them was pretty big. And I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking it was something for Hubby. But lo and behold, it was something, I guess, technically for me, more so for business purposes, I guess, or even charity. Because our friends at Mom Bomb, yes, mombomb.org, blessed your girl with a variety of products to be able to give at my future event for my Mother's Day event that I have coming up. So to God be the glory for that, man. Shout out to Mom Bomb, mombomb.org. You can use my coupon code Miracle Sims there and get what's the percentage there? I think it's 10% off. Maybe I'll even put a link on there. I'll put a link on this one. I didn't put it in the show notes, but I'll put it in there. For those of you all that are interested in whatnot, man, support those ladies over there, man. First of all, I was expecting for them to just send me some bath bombs. You know what I mean? That's all I was expecting, because we were chit-chatting and we were talking, and I was like, I could totally, do some experiments with the bath bombs and do that for the kids or whatever like that. But not only did they send me some mom bomb bath bombs, but they also sent some other products as well. So I mean, it's like I said, maybe I should share photos on social media. I don't know. I might will. We might put that together. But man, thank and praise God for them. Thank you praise God for favor. Like that's all I felt in that moment. Like opening those boxes and seeing like how much of a blessing that was for them to just. Now, obviously, this is what their organization is about, helping moms. But my show is just a show at a Mother's Day, event coming up. But my show isn't necessarily Mother's Day, but just the idea of giving something away to some of my audience members. I pitched that idea, but I didn't think about them actually sponsoring it. You know what I mean? I didn't think about them actually just giving us the product. I thought about like purchasing it or getting a few or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But to God be the glory, man. It always just goes above and beyond what you can ever think or imagine, man. So thank you, Mom Bomb. I sent them an email of appreciation as well. Who knows if they'll listen to this, but all I'm saying is I'm just going on the record to say thank you to mombomb.org. Definitely excited about this partnership. I mean, I was excited about the partnership when I signed on with y'all. I would say even the first email with you all, um, with being so well received, I just was like, I can get behind what you all are standing for, an organization that is created to help mothers in need, provide services such as like laundry care, um, meal preps, and I think even cleaning and whatnot, which I'm like, Lord, do I need to throw my name in the hat? I ain't gonna lie, man. Look, Madam Miraculous in the Messy Laboratory is inspired by life events, man. Like, listen, I think I've been pretty clear on here that, I'm not perfect, you know what I'm saying, or anything like that. There's some things I do well and there's things I can improve on. I think I'm slowly but surely getting to, improvation, right? But that's neither here nor there. All I'm saying is Mom Bomb is an awesome organization. The products, they are 100% goes back into the nonprofit, to, I guess, bless mothers or whatnot in this aspect. And all I know is that I became an affiliate, and lo and behold, here they are blessing me with these products to give. And so, thank and praise God for that. And I'm excited about that. And I'm looking forward to putting that together in May and more content and whatnot for them. I'm very excited about this collaboration with Mom Bomb, and I'm definitely looking forward to more in the future, and everything like that. So that was something that really cool to happen. Really cool to happen over the weekend. Yesterday was really cool as well. Hubby ended up making some pork butt grilling yesterday, and him and NJ was outside for a while, and then I know here come hubby. He's like, you know what? I feel bad for NJ. And I'm like, why? He's like, he's out there. He's seeing the other kids play in the other yard, but they're like, neighbors that's down, houses down, But he was hearing them and seeing them and whatnot, and he wanted to play with them. And my thing is like, well, I mean, we can go introduce ourselves and be do the neighborly thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to go introduce ourselves. But I mean, so then later on, I ended up going out there because he had came in the house at one point, in Jay, and I had said something. He's like, "Do you want to come play?" And I was like, "You want mommy to come play?" He's like, he's nodding his head and everything. And so I went on ahead and went out there and played a little bit, man. We played a little ball. I got my little Zumbini stuff in my she shed still. So we was playing with some of that, like instruments and whatnot. And it was a nice little family moment out there yesterday. And I know me and Dario talked about, trying to go to parks and whatnot more with him and everything like that. But yeah, man. So that's pretty much how my weekend went. Like I said, outside of that, healing, getting better, and trying to rest and whatnot. In the midst of my constant always working mentally. But yeah. Also, y'all think, be praying for me about this whole I got a few updates in regards to I guess okay. So many things to tell y'all, man. Sorry, I'm supposed to be getting to the juice. I'll just say this. I did get some updates in regards to the cast movie. I got a general month that I heard that I can't remember if I told you all already. So that's why I'm being what is it, elusive or whatever about it. Let me wait before I say anything more because I can't remember if I told you all anything before. But y'all know that it's coming up, this summer, hopefully, if the Lord's will and everything like that. I do have a general month that I was told by Mr. Boomer Smith himself. But yeah, so that's, I was in communication with my co-star, Kelvin, about how we want to, do the screening party and things like that. We had a really cool idea, but I don't know, y'all. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what the Lord do, because I think things are just so limited in regards um to that. You know what I'm saying? So and these are the times again where I hope and pray that I can get a venue one day um to avoid such things for future productions. But again, we're gonna see what the Lord do about all of that. But thankful for where we currently are and whatnot. Speaking of movies, I did hear that the other movie that I was in, which I don't know if I have any promo on here about it, but uh the movie Strip, I did hear that it is back out um on Tubi. And so I guess this will be a great time to remind everybody that, hey, you know what? Jesus loves strippers, you know what I'm saying? He loves strippers too, you know. And shout out to our friends at Lace Ministries. Speaking of, that gives me a good segue as well into something that cool that was happening over the weekend. I think, or particularly yesterday. Yesterday, I spent a lot of time checking out us, GSL, God, Sex, and Love. Looking at some of the content that was created over the past 2 years. Y'all know that our anniversary was on Friday, and everything like that. 2 years of doing this concept of GSL. Had so many amazing conversations one-on-one with people, as well as panel discussions. So I took some time yesterday as well to thank some of the people that had been on the show, thanking the people that had been a part of the panel. They shared so much wisdom on there that, I hope and pray that, regardless of who watches and when people watches, even if they watch like years from now, I hope that these things encourage and inspire you all on your journey, your Christian journey. And, and I hope that you all are encouraged and inspired to have these conversations, amongst yourselves as well. So many amazing people, so many amazing conversations in the past 2 years. And I think the content is really good for somebody that like I told y'all, all I did was kick this off by myself by doing the juice. It was just me, cell phone, obviously the Lord, me, a cell phone, and I just happened to have like a little makeshift studio in my home. And that's literally what this has been. And everything like that. But I feel like we put out, a good quality. Shout out again to the International Dream Team. Without them, again, the quality, yeah. I was watching GSL content. I was also watching my own content as well as Actress Miracle Sims. I was watching like my some of my videos from back when I used to do Miracles Mirror and all of that, man. Like, so to God be the glory for everything, man. It was really cool to like look back on those different moments of my life and everything. And I was kind of wondering, like, should I be still doing that now? I know hubby always would roll his eyes and stuff when he saw me saw me filming for Miracles Mirror. But I mean, to a certain extent, I'm kind of keeping documentation of my life now with the juice, honestly, because since I go live every day, I'm always talking about what happened in my day and stuff. So I mean, that's something as well. But it is something special about looking back at videos or looking back at photos or whatever. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna have to think about that. I don't know. Miracles Mirror series season 3, I don't know, but we're gonna see, man. Because y'all know that really soon everything's gonna be going under Actress Miracle Sims anyway. So who knows, man? Just expect more content from you, girl, because I'm thankful and grateful to be here in this place and excited about what God is doing. My apologies for taking almost 15 minutes to tell y'all about what happened this weekend and everything like that. But I mean, to God be the glory, man. These are my testimonies here. To me, these are all blessings and ways that God is working in my life. And so I hope that everything I share with you all encourages and inspires you, not just the juice, but also coincides with the juice. You know what I'm saying? I hope that it all blends together well, or pairs well, pairs well. Look, Miracle of Wine plug. Man, that is funny. But anyway, I'll have to talk more in the after show, people. Maybe I'm just so excited to, be back, you know what I'm saying? Have a little energy, you know what I mean? Be healed in the name of Jesus, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's talk about faith, man. Let's talk about faith. So, all right. So basically when I was getting ready, I did the prayer meditation this morning, and once again, it had me thinking about this phrase, empty spaces. It had me thinking about God filling empty spaces. And I'm like, empty spaces again, Lord? Well, let me look up the word empty. Let me look up the word spaces. Like, did I miss something the other day? Like when you said miss empty spaces, like, and so I looked up verses, and it was good, some good stuff. But eventually a verse stood out and it made me go deeper. And that is what led me to faith. Because then as I was going deeper, I want to say not even the first thing I read, but maybe this third or fourth thing I read. The next thing I know, the phrase "let's talk about faith" came into my mind, and I was like, all right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So when I looked up the definition of faith this morning, it says, the first definition says complete trust or confidence in someone or something. And then the second definition says strong belief in God or in the doctrines of a religion based on spiritual apprehension rather than proof. Now I ain't gonna lie. When I read that part, I was like, why did they say that? You know what I mean? Like spiritual apprehension. You know what I mean? I'm like, let me make sure I know what apprehension means. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, wait, because I never even put that in the same category. So I was like, why was that even used? So I looked at the word apprehension, right? And it says anxiety or fear of that something bad or unpleasant will happen. And I'm like, that's the definition I'm familiar with. And I'm like, why did they even put that in there? You know what I mean? It's not, for me, it's not necessarily that something bad is going to happen that gives me faith. Like, I'm like, what? But then the second definition says understanding and grasp. That's what it says for apprehension, the second definition. So I was like, that's interesting. Not say that those are completely different definitions, but maybe, you know what I'm saying? So I found that to be interesting as a little random side thought. I was like, apprehension. But regardless of that, for me, faith more so, it goes with hand in hand with this first definition of complete trust or confidence in someone or something. So there were several things that led me to this idea, or this, again, conversation, I guess, about faith. And a lot was in Luke, right? So if you notice in the Go Deeper section today that, basically Luke 7:36 through 50, and then Luke 8. Luke 8 in its entirety. I'll be honest, I didn't read it in its entirety, but I was reading a majority of it, like, because there was different pieces that I was reading. And so I just decided to just go ahead and put Luke 8 for Go Deeper section, and everything like that. But so one of the first things that stood out to me this morning is this idea of faith saves. Faith saves. And even if I go a little bit further, I think I wrote down, let me see, faith and obedience saves. Because I was reading the accounts. About the lady that washed Jesus's feet with her tears and dried it with her hair. I was reading that account, and obviously that's the account of Luke 7:36 through 50. So the verses that stood out to me to share this morning about that, Luke 7:47 says, "Wherefore I say unto thee, her sins, which are many, are forgiven, for she loved much. But to whom little is forgiven, the same loveth little." So yeah, if you read that account, basically it talks about how uh, as she was washing his feet and whatnot, like people had things to say about it, which don't people always have something to say about things that you do, right? Um, but anywho, so yeah, like people had things to say about it, like basically was trying to call her out, like, oh, if he was, who he say he is, he would know what type of woman she is, and Jesus pretty much called them out in his response, called them out without calling them out. Um, but yeah, like basically saying, what she had done basically was honorable, and because of what she had done, and because of her faith, that she was forgiven of her sins, which made them question, like, well, who is he to give, forgive sins, and that's a whole nother topic there, and everything. But yeah, yeah, I found that part to be a little interesting there, um, because well, in Luke 7:50, it says, and he said to the woman, that have saved thee, go in peace. Um, so yeah, I mean, now, if I'm not mistaken, because I believe I've heard pastors talk about this before, they talk about this particular woman and whatnot, and what she was actually doing, and that she was anointing him and whatnot. If I'm not mistaken, isn't this the part here? I went deeper, y'all, but I didn't go all the way deeper to confirm that part, so y'all can let me know. But if I'm not mistaken, like this was done before it was revealed about before that it was revealed to everyone, I guess, or to the disciples, that about the crucifixion and whatnot, right? So if I'm not mistaken, that this is the same woman, that this was one of like the I think they said it was like represented. No, wait a minute, wait, wash the feet, No, I'm gonna be thinking about somebody else. Never mind, I'm gonna be thinking about somebody else, because I think somebody else came to anoint him before the crucifixion. I can't remember if it's this woman or not, so don't let me misquote. I don't want to misquote. I was going to say that I was thinking that basically she had, well, whatever it was, whether this was the woman or not, basically she was obedient to go and wash the Savior's feet. You know what I mean? And regardless of if it was her, yeah, because she didn't anoint him. Yeah. So either way, she was obedient. And so that part stood out to me, and also that her faith uh saved her. Let's keep going, y'all. Luke 8 and 15. But that I got it. But Luke, let's see, Luke 8 and 15. But that on the good ground are they which in an honest and good heart, having heard the word, keep it and bring forth fruit with patience. So what I received there this morning, obviously this is in the account of the parables of the sower, the parable about the sower. And that's in Luke 8 and everything like that. What I received there is that faith flourishes, right? Because through faith, you put in the work and you do the will of God, and that flourishes. I was reminded of myself, again, I can't do nothing but share my testimonies, you know what I mean? So this reminded me of what God has done again in the past 2 years, with little old me. Just that seed of faith back then has led to so much has flourished from it, y'all. It's all around me, man. Like, again, I could name stuff. I'm not trying to be boastful or anything like that. I'm just saying what the Lord has done. He took one girl taking out time in the morning to Bible study for herself and just happened to share it, to making it a talk show that has reached international people, um, 5 books and counting, with the Lord's will, and a movie, and much, much more. And the things that go beyond me. You know what I'm saying? The people that it touches beyond me. I know even yesterday it felt good to be able to thank the panel, right? I was thanking people on the panel for coming. And all of them were expressing their desire to come back, you know what I mean? And that's good, you know what I'm saying? That's good to have a place where people want to come and want to be a part of, and things like that. And I think that's always been a desire for me. Whatever I did, business wise or whatever the case was, I always wanted to create a space or create places where people enjoy being, and understood that they were appreciated, and all those different things. So to God be the glory for seeing these things happening in my life and whatnot. And I pray that it keeps going. I pray that it, just keep getting, getting better, and doing whatever the Lord wants me to do. I'm just thankful, truly, truly, truly thankful. Let's keep going, y'all. Another thing that stood out to me this morning, the idea is that faith makes us whole. Faith makes us whole. If we look at Luke 8:48, it says, "And he said unto her, Daughter, be of good comfort, thy faith has made thee whole." And it's pure. What? Hold on. Oh, so in peace. Go in peace. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna read it right. I just meant to make sure. I'm telling y'all, man, my little chicken scratch, man. Sometimes I remember to write well, and then other times I'm just going, like, when you're in the midst of the moments, man, you can't think about that. So sometimes, again, this is a journal that I'm writing in, so it's like bad habits die hard, y'all. But anyway, let me read it correctly for you guys. Luke 8:48. And he said unto her, Daughter, be of good comfort, thy faith will. Everybody, please stop laughing at me. Mama, stop laughing at me. Boomer, stop laughing at me, man. Y'all, everybody listen to the sound of my voice. Again, here we go. Luke 8:48. And he said unto her, Daughter of good. This is not cool. I mean, my apologies, y'all. This is not professional at all, but I mean, I guess it's not meant to be. I'm human, you know what I'm saying? It's early in the morning, and I'm going to read this right, though. I'm going to read it right. Here we go. Luke 8:48. And he said unto her, Daughter, be of good comfort. Thy faith has made thee whole. Go in peace. All right. So I'm talking about the lady with the issue of blood there. Again, her count is also in Luke 8 as well. Yeah, her faith made her whole. Faith made her whole. If you really think about it, this is something that Jesus talked about a lot, right? He talked to the disciples about faith. He talked to just about everybody about faith. If you think about it, he's like, oh, your faith has done this, your faith has done that. Ye of little faith, faith of size of mustard seed, like all these different faith quotes, right? And again, this word faith, I mean, we know it, right? This is, something all Christians, I mean, you at some point you've heard this word faith. I don't know if we truly believe, right? Or truly, now I'm not saying everybody, but I'm saying, like, across the board, like, what would our life look like if we truly lived and believed what the word said? I was crazy enough to believe, like I told y'all back in the day, one of the things that pushed me, alongside a lot of things pushed me, but one of the things that pushed me around that time in 2020 was listening to Marcus Rogers. And he said that the Lord told him that if you build it in this season, he's going to bless it. And I was crazy enough to believe it. And here I am 2 years later, still doing the juice, and doing everything that I had thought about doing in life, honestly. Like Florida days during the cultivation period. These was my dreams: being a wife, mom, books, business endeavors, movies. I could go get journals from back then if you want to see. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and so if you're crazy enough to believe, then maybe you'll be crazy. You'll be seeing some of this crazy, miraculous stuff happening in your life too. I'm just saying. And I think another thing that allows me to see it is knowing that there's no other way that I can take credit outside of saying, hey, yeah, I had the faith. Because I can't say I had the money to do everything. You know what I'm saying? Now obviously God has provided, you know what I'm saying, in this season in a way where for me, the type of finances and funds that has been given since 2020, like I've never seen that in like, I don't know if that always was happening. Like, was stimulus always a thing? Mom, did you ever get like, is this your first time getting stimulus, or did you all get stimulus throughout life? Like, at different like moments and stuff. Um, y'all can let me know. But I've never, I don't recall ever getting that type of assistance, you know what I'm saying, or ever getting, the time, and then and not even just getting the assistance, but then the things I was able to do with the assistance that I was getting at the time. It's like, okay, I've been able to truly invest in myself in several ways. I've been able to, do a lot of things with I mean, when you compare it, right? When you compare it, because here's the thing as well. And again, I know I shouldn't be playing. I don't think it's wise to play the comparison game, but I think I want to just see the wisdom in what God is showing me. So basically, all the time I'm hearing and seeing, you see articles about these people that are, making millions in, I guess, what they call NFTs, or they're making all this money and whatnot, and they got all this money in the bank and all these different things. And for me, that's like, not saying it's a foreign idea, not that I don't think I can have that, but I'll be honest and say that I don't have millions in the bank. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think majority of us do. But regardless, I can only talk about me, right? So I know for sure that I don't have millions in the bank, right? And over the years, I've thought that I need thousands of millions to do all the things that I have and am doing right now. Like, I thought I needed thousands to make books. I thought I needed thousands to make a TV show or a movie or all these different things. And God is showing me that all I need is Him. Because being in this position where I know I don't have, right? And seeing different ways that God gives and has given to me. Like I said, I've just documented it since 2019, honestly. That's the only difference. Like, I'm pretty sure He's done this throughout my whole life, but I just really started to see it in 2019. So again, things happen for a reason, man. Everything happens for a reason. I think about when we had our son and all those different things. It's just, yeah. Because I mean, like I said, things were shifting for me then. Once I did get, got pregnant in 2018, and we had a baby come in, and we're like, oh, what is that going to look like? Then in 2019, I was trying to make moves to establish some things and whatnot, and things didn't go the way I thought. And I'm like, what are we doing, Lord? I thought that you wanted me to do this and X, Y, and Z. And in 2020, I started to see those seeds that was planted in 2019 flourish, because I was just like, oh, well, because I did the stuff in 2019, when 2020 rolled around, here comes some blessings. And then since then, it's just been going. And I can't still say that I got billions in the bank or nothing like that. I don't know, maybe not even thousands. I'll be honest with you. I don't have thousands in the bank personally. And so, but somehow, I'll name it again. Bills is being paid. I'm creating multiple types of content. We eat. You know what I mean? We have a, I just, again, hubby, his whole job situation is shifting. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, y'all, I don't want to end this morning. But anyway, let me let y'all go, because I could go on and on and on about this. If y'all want to hear more testimonies and whatnot, then check out the live version of this, because who knows how long I'll be on with that. But for the podcast people, let me wrap y'all up with the Bible verse of the day. Psalm 27:4 says, "One thing I have desired of the Lord, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord and inquire in his temple." Friends, I hope you all enjoyed this juice this morning. Thank you so much for listening to God, Sex, and Love, your days of inspiration and juice. I pray you guys can go forth and have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow, with the Lord's will. Bye-bye. Facebook, YouTube, anybody that listens to the sound of my voice, man, like I said, to God be the glory for all things, man. I'm thankful. I'm thankful and grateful to be in this place. I know I say it over and over and over again, but I am, because I remember what it was like before. And even when I think about my original thought, our idea of empty spaces, I remember those days. And I remember trying to fill the empty spaces with other things, right? Things that I thought that I needed, or things that I thought that I wanted. And I saw the results of that. And now to be here, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I do the comparison game, it's like, yeah, it would be great to be one of these influencers that has all this expendable money to be able to purchase, the things that I want to purchase, or whatever the case is. But honestly, the things I want to purchase is investing again in kingdom, honestly. In kingdom, and then also in like Mom Bomb, or in Romantic Blessings, or in Both Faith Cosmetics, or in other people that are doing their part in the ministries and what, in their own ministries. You know what I'm saying? Annoyance Hutch. You know what I'm saying? I want more funds so I can do more giveaways. You know what I'm saying? I want more funds so we can create more content. I want more funds so we can make more movies, relevant movies that go with what God has given me. You know what I'm saying? I want more funds so I can make more books for kids. You know what I'm saying? I want more funds so I can make more children's content. What else we want to do? Just more Christian content. More content for people to see that, yeah, we're human too. The only difference is we believe in God, and we believe that Jesus died on the cross, and that he rose again, and that he did it for me and for you, and that nobody's exempt. And yeah, like I said, and I've been crazy enough to believe that, and God has done some miraculous things in my life. Exhibits all around you. All around. I don't know what else I could give as proof of faith and work flourishing. And maybe it's not flourishing, to all the views, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't get all the views. Maybe I don't get all the likes, or all the shares, or all the subscribers, or all the whatever, you know what I'm saying? But if I can encourage and inspire anybody else on their journey at all with any of the things, then I guess that's what I was supposed to do, And it goes, because honestly, that's more impactful than getting a bunch of people to follow something, right? Or how can I say it? It has to be something. It's something to the one-on-one thing, right? The whole discipleship journey or whatever case is. So the one-on-one, like, yeah, it sounds and feels good to say that, okay, you got a crowd of people or whatever the case is, that you can influence, all right? But who's to say your crowd has to be all at once? You know what I'm saying? Your crowd could be one to the 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 one, and it goes on, you know. So, and I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that. So that's what's going on. I know I went in this morning. I think I'm just excited and thankful to be healed. You know what I mean? Thankful to be alive and well. Thankful to be in this place. Thankful to be doing this. Again, looking back on where I used to be and looking at where I'm at now, I'm at peace. I'm at peace, and that's God. That's God. That's God that's giving me that peace, because I never really used to be at peace before, and I always told y'all that. I feel like I've told y'all that. But if you didn't know that, basically, yeah, I always would be working, striving, reaching, waiting, wondering, like always, you know what I'm saying? Just always, and then still feeling like something was missing. I would achieve a goal and feel like something was missing. I was about to say when I did the movie, no, I don't know if I felt that way about the other movie. Even though again it's awkward, it's weird, but again, God has confirmed so many things through that I'm not. It's whatever, you know what I'm saying. But I mean, yeah, I would be building my resume, doing all these different shows, doing all this different stuff, and still be feeling empty, feeling like either I need to be doing more or that I'm not doing enough, or so many things that I've felt over the years that I'm so grateful to not be feeling right now. And like I said, I know I haven't reached every goal. I haven't written every book yet. I haven't published every book yet. I haven't produced every film yet. I haven't produced every show yet that I've ever thought about. You know what I mean? I haven't done all these things yet. But to be here is phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful and thankful to all the platforms that created, those that created the platforms. Whether you did it for evil or not, God is using it for good. And so to God be the glory for that, thank you, for creating these spaces to be able to, do God's will. Yeah. So, all right. Well, I've been talking to y'all quite a while. And y'all probably are tired of the sound of my voice at this moment, so I'll let y'all go. But I thank you so much for listening and watching, and I look forward to talking to y'all tomorrow if the Lord's will. Bye-bye.